Hello and welcome to my 100% playthrough of D-Zone Gold. This is 3PITSDM.WAD or 3PITS Deathmatch Plus, and it will be played through GZ Doom. It was made by Tom Sanra and he describes the map as follows. Special new version of 3PITS.WAD made especially for deathmatch but also good for solo play. Less linear than earlier versions to allow more flow. All switches must be found and thrown to exit the level, and don't forget the BFG platform. Alright, so first thing, we want the zombie man in the first room dead. Let's not worry about the Mancubus. Now, probably the most dangerous part of this map. This room, the chain gunners. Let's just hide in here and snipe all the remaining enemies. Yep, there, he's above us. So that's all of them. And we can use this lift here to separate one of the chain gunners. Grab his weapon and use it against the rest. That's the most consistent way I found out of dealing with this room. What you can alternatively try is to open this, get this secret and try to do it with a partial invisibility, but it's not as consistent. Alright, so we're going to go to the lava room, grab the red suit and the backpack. Yeah, okay, he's dead. I was a bit worried about him. We got a berserk pack and a super shotgun, but we're not going to use the berserk pack. We get enough ammo to just not worry about that at all. So instead we'll just collect stuff in here, and this is actually a lift that we're not going to take just yet. Instead, we're going to go through this door and face a fairly dangerous enemy. This can go very wrong. Yep, there he is, the Archvile. Fortunately, there's plenty of cover in this room, and if you're good, you can try to blow him up with the barrels. But that's not very consistent. And check out this cool skybox thing. Yeah, it's... Mapmakers back then did use stuff like this instead of actually putting the skybox there. And actually the trick to put the real skybox onto a wall like this is something I found out from Entryway, so yeah, there's no excuse. But before I forget, I want to go through here. There's a chainsaw, which is completely useless in this map, but it's a secret, and I tend to forget about it. And this is the lift that takes us back to the lava room. It's the switch that I skipped. But we're going to kill this guy, because he's guarding a BFG. And if you strafe run, you might be able to jump across. Ah, I missed it. Okay. So, change of plans. Let's just go through this room instead. And these are the 3 titular pits. So let's go to the rightmost one. Yeah, with the BFG we're going to have to grab it legitimately. You can strafe run on there, and I've done it a couple times, but I must have messed up this time. It doesn't really matter. We won't use the BFG until the very end. So let's just go through here, and this just takes us back to this corridor. And you know what, let's try again, screw it. Got it this time, okay, see, it can be done. And you can see there are 2 different textures here. This one gives you a soul sphere, but this one is a bit more important. There are 2 switches in this map that you need to press in order to open the exit, just like the description said, and this is one of them. Hear that? It was in the exit room. So let's go back to the pits. Right here, and let's take the middle one this time. There's going to be imps in this crate area. That switch, we'll press it later. First the imps. Okay, and also I'm just going to deal with the trap right now. There's shotgunners here. Not very dangerous, but there's 6 of them, so we also get a blue armor out of it. So that makes the Megasphere a little bit pointless, and yeah, I don't even really want to grab it because it requires platforming. Okay, let's just press this switch, kill this guy, take this teleporter, and it might look like this secret only gave you armor bonus, but it's actually, there's a line dip in here that you need to cross in order to grab the BFG legitimately. Let's just go back and press this switch. This, I'll show you what it does later. For now, I want that rocket launcher, even though I'm not sure I'm ever going to use it. Probably not, but yeah, let's grab it anyway. The Megasphere I don't really need, but the Berserk, I don't really need it either, but it's a secret, so yeah, I need to grab it. And let's just go over here again. This is a familiar area. And let's go into the hallway again. The one where you can jump towards the BFG. You can see that now there's a pillar raised here. So you can jump towards it more safely without the need for strafe run. And this is what the switch did in the crate area. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move to the last bit now. It's a bit more hit scanners, nothing too complicated. This takes us back to the main room, but this lets us proceed. And before anything else, I want to snipe this guy. There's a shotgun in here, and he's a bit too dangerous. If you let him scare you. But there's also a pain elemental. I don't have that many bullets anymore, so let's use this. And I want to snipe these guys before I need to deal with them. There should be another one. Can I snipe him? No, okay, never mind. Oh, I want to go here. There's an imp up there. Also, the other switch that needs to be pressed for the exit to open. Let's grab this. Finally kill this other guy. So these guys. And the pinky. Okay. Let's go down here. This guy, and we're back in this battle area. So that's 10 kills left. So we have the BFG, we press the 2 switches, so we can actually go to the exit. And the way to get to it is back in this room. There's another misaligned texture right here, which opens this area. Yep, and you can just shoot or punch or chainsaw this wall to open the teleporter, and we have 1 enemy left and all the secrets. And the enemy is right here. If I can hit the imp, and this is the exit. So that was 3PITSDM, and well, it's clearly a deathmatch map, but when you're making Doom maps, you kind of have to choose whether you're making a single player map or a deathmatch map. You can try to do both, but it usually never works out. The stuff that you need to do to make a good single player map doesn't really make for a good deathmatch map, and vice versa. But I think this map actually balances things out much better than the other deathmatch, well, the other primarily deathmatch levels that we've seen in D-Zone so far, so I actually quite like it. So yeah, that was it, and I'll see you in the next VOD.